Mr. McGuire, come out here with me, please. You're being asked to leave the premises.
Am I being trespassed?
You're going to be trespassed. I need you to come out to the parking lot with me, away from the voting area.
I mean,
you have your ID on you?
You out there, sure.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah. Well, why am I being trespassed?
I'll explain it to you when I give you your trespass
warning. Supposed to go through the county, bud. I got the paperwork right here.
All right. Can you cooperate with me and come out to the parking lot, please?
I never said I wouldn't.
All right. Well, come on. Huh? Don't come within arm's distance of me, all right?
What did I do?
Sorry, better not be on video.
Well, you already are, and my delete button's broken.
What is your name?
What's yours?
I hope you like being on camera too, because...
I hope you like being on YouTube.
On YouTube?
That's right.
Well, I can get your name, which I'm sure the officers can provide it. I guess I'll sue you.
Sue me for what?
For not asking my permission to be on video.
You have to have damages for someone to sue you.
Excuse me?
You have to have damages for someone to sue you. What is your damages?
What are your video without my consent?
Yeah, well that's not illegal. And I don't need it because you're out in public.
And if you put it on social media,
It's going on YouTube. It's going on there.
Social media.
It's going on YouTube.
Alright, what is your name?
What's yours?
What is your YouTube channel?
They call me Chicken Man. That's my name.
They call you Chicken.
How we doing, bud?
I'm doing all right.
Alright, well, sir, I don't know what your reasons are. I really don't.
Well, what are your reasons to threaten me in front of a public place?
I'm here to vote. So, I'll make sure to tell the sheriff that you are...
Okay, go in there and tell them.
And without my consent.
They're very familiar with me, I promise you.
I'm pretty sure with your attitude, it's really sad.
I'm pretty sure with your ignorance, it's pretty sad.
I'm ignorant. Alright.
It's gonna be funny when that cop tells you it's public and there's no expectation of privacy.
There's no expectation of privacy.
In public, that's correct. I could take your picture.
Well, no you can't.
Yes, I can. I'm doing it right now.
Alright,
I'm doing it right now. Right now I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Enjoy your videoing.
Have a nice day, man.
Robert Skidmore, ex-city council member, so he agrees with you that this is absolutely illegal, dude. You got the papers?
Has to come from the Board of County Commissioners.
Okay, he just said like you did. I got
It comes from the Board of County Commissioners.
So I still got to go to court to get rid of this?
Yep, you have to get arrested and challenge it.
What do you mean I can't get rid of it even though it was bogus? I can't get rid of it?
No. The only way I can think of it would be for you to be arrested and go to court and fight it in court.
It's Campbell. Do you know Campbell?
Who?
Campbell.
Hey,
Officer
that one
Campbell.
cop wouldn't give me any play over there, dude. He got in his car. Stay a foot away from me. Ah.
Okay, so what is? Did he say he's going to trespass you?
I've been waiting. I got the paperwork. Come out here and do it.
And did you see we do got a lieutenant in the undercover car here?
Oh, really? Well, which one?
I don't know where he went. He went in the back somewhere, dude. Bad.
How we doing, buddy?
Okay, but you
I've
you
heard
know.
about
All
you,
right,
but I haven't met you.
So,
and you two, I haven't met you. You and Ian, right?
You got it, buddy.
All right, man.
so
Call me Chicken Man. How you doing?
So I'm doing a story on him being here yesterday. It's all documented. I didn't harass anybody because they're two brand new people that didn't know anything about it. So it's all on video. That's why I can't believe this is happening. And then I go out and talk to the Gillum people because I get along with them because, you know, Gillum said that, you know, cops are out of control. So we had a great conversation. So Ian was on the phone and told him, you can't do this and a cop didn't care?
According to the Charlotte County ordinance, which I brought a copy of because, you know, I've been trespassed several times from county places, it has to come from Ray Sandrock and, what's her name, Kathy Shoemaker, and it goes before the Board of County Commissioners, and then you guys serve it. The people that run the facilities can't trespass you because you have to violate a facility rule.
Correct.
I actually brought all this.
Of course they can. Now you guys can appeal it, and they're the higher officials for the county. But she was an authorized person for this complex at the time.
He has to violate a facility rule, and then it goes before the Board of County Commissioners.
Which I did not.
Would you at least look over this paperwork, bud?
Go ahead.
I'll read this and I'll...
You're a lieutenant, man. I know you got
Go
pulled.
over there,
It did
Lieutenant.
amount-
Lieutenant McDonald, let's go over
What
there.
I think
Show
is
'em.
different
Right.
is that today they're voting. It's a polling location.
So, doesn't matter.
There's a whole different, yes, there's a whole different
It's a public place.
amount of disruption.
Did you know?
Yeah, man. Do you watch my channel?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, do you want a card for my channel?
Yeah, sure. Mr. McGuire, come out here with me, please. You're being asked to leave the premises.
Am I being trespassed?
You're going to be trespassed. I need you to come out to the parking lot with me, away from the voting area.
I mean,
Do you have your ID
I'll
on
follow
you?
you out there, sure.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah. Well, why
right.
am I being trespassed?
I'll explain it to you when I give you your
Supposed to go
trespass
through the
warning.
county, bud. I got the paperwork right here.
All right, can you cooperate with me and come out to the parking lot, please?
I never said I wouldn't.
All right, well, come on.
Let's go, man.
No, I'm not. You're not walking behind me. I'll walk beside you, but you're not walking behind me.
All right, come on.
All right, let's go. You have your ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it, please?
I'd like to know why I'm being trespassed.
It'll be on the form when I fill it out.
We'll explain it.
I'll explain it to you.
Like we talked about, it's appealable.
It's crazy, huh? You just guys make up the law as you go. I brought the law today, right here.
Yeah.
What facility rule did I violate?
It'll be check marked on the back here, trespass, a copy of one, just like you have in your hand.
Boy, oh boy.
This is good. Stand in the shade. You have your ID?
I mean, I would prefer not to give it to you, but if I'm being trespassed, I guess I have to. What facility rule did I violate?
You actually violated a statute
A statute.
for the polling process.
I'm not campaigning, sir. I'm not out here advocating for a candidate. I'm just simply filming in public.
And then a sense of harassment of somebody that was here to
Who?
vote, a citizen who was here to vote.
Said I harassed them?
That you got your camera in their face, made them uncomfortable, had an exchange, conversation with them that they felt was disruptive and harassing and upsetting.
What was the contents of the conversation?
You should know, but we're
I
gonna
don't
we're gonna
know.
get a statement from her, and I can't quote it because I didn't speak to her. But my deputies have, and they feel that it certainly fits the requirement of your friend, Mr. Sheets. If he's being trespassed for his actions, that you certainly fall under the same situation of.
You know, the only
last
person
night's-
I've spoken to since I've been here is this woman over here holding the Kara Reynolds sign.
Well, it should be all on camera.
I know. That's what's so interesting about it.
But we don't.
That's
control
why I
your
love.
camera.
I love
You
Dr.
do.
Seuss time. I love Dr. Seuss time,
It's
man.
not a crime, so we're not seizing your camera for evidence or documentary proof. So you do with what you want.
I think, you know what I think about Dr. Seuss? I think he lives in Charlotte County.
No.
Because every time I go around, someone's storytelling.
Well,
It
you know we do get
disrupted
some
people,
stories.
harassed people, did all this, threatened
We
people.
get 2 stories every time, maybe 3, and we have to put together
It's
all
something
the pieces.
else. Dr. Seuss time in here, telling stories.
But you guys are questioning the authority, and
Well, ain't that all right as citizens?
no, as far as who's permitted to issue the warning,
Uh-huh.
you know, and
Because I'm asking you to obey the law,
the
the thing you're reading. I said you should probably read that. Yeah.
Right.
Crazy.
So,
Okay.
I mean, it does.
Wow.
It does authorize agents of the commissioners, which supervisor of elections and people here running this are agents.
Crazy.
And of course, the sheriff's office have been agents for the county for many, many years. So there is authority to issue the warning, which is a benefit to citizens. And you have a forum that you can actually say, this, we don't feel this is right, and they'll hear you out. But for right now,
A forum? You mean like a public forum?
the appeals process.
You know what I thought was a public forum? The steps outside of a county building.
Did you?
That's crazy,
Did you
man.
try to appeal this one by any chance? Just
Yeah,
curious.
I'm going through the process. Do you know the county hires a law firm to represent them in this appeal process? Beeson, Gordon and Beeson, something like that?
Well, I would think they would. It's a legal matter, you know.
It's crazy. Yeah, how much do you think it cost them to do that? I've had to hire lawyers a few times, a couple thousand at least. Crazy.
So, you know, you probably could do what you do, and I think you pretty much are able to function freely in most cases, and we're very understanding of what you do. It's maybe in a scenario of a polling situation, you make contact with the person in charge and say, this is what my intentions are, where can I stand, what do you permit?
So next time I want to exercise constitutional rights, just go in and discuss it and get their permission first and make sure everyone's comfortable.
Well, they'll educate you if there's a problem.
Duly noted.
And you'll have it on camera, I'm sure.
Duly noted, man. I'll make sure to do that. Is it okay to exercise the First Amendment here today? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Sounds good?
Not like that, but obviously
I got it, bud.
They're
Thanks.
here to vote.
And I'm just here to film and document what
and it's
public officials do on public property.
It's a process that there's laws to these polling facilities that prevent any disruption. And this is certainly a
But I
disruption.
don't understand how I
Look at the
disrupted
resources
it. You won't explain it to me.
Look at the resources you have here. You have the watch
I didn't
commander
call you.
for the sheriff's office.
Did I call you?
Your counterpart did. I was asked to come here.
I didn't. I just came here to film.
Yeah, Mr. Sheet asked for the lieutenant.
Was it me? Was it Mr. McGuire? Mr. McGuire only came here to film and document what public officials do on public property and collect matters of public interest.
I have no problem with that.
You know, there was
However-
actually a Supreme Court decision, Smith versus Cummings, the Florida Supreme Court, that, you know, expressly had a ruling like that, that it's within the First Amendment to document what public officials do on public property and collect matters of public interest.
And it's nobody's intention to infringe on those
But you're trespassing me from doing it.
because of
That sounds like infringement.
how it went down. And it's a warning.
But how? Just
It's
tell
a
me how,
warning.
what I did wrong.
It's a warning.
What did I do? How did I disrupt
You
her?
know what you did.
No, I don't.
You know, go back and look at your movie.
I filmed her and she asked me about it or something. A lot of people do that, man.
Right.
Why is it illegal to conversate with people?
Well, you know,
It's a
in
public
this
forum.
scenario, if your language is inappropriate, if it's
curse
disruptive
people
to the
now?
process, you're not supposed to talk to the officials and interfere or tie them up from the process.
I never did any of
People
that.
coming to vote, you can't engage in a debate with them if they're not, you know, it's not what they asked for. They came here to vote.
But how did I disrupt them? What was my actions that led to the
I
disruption?
think you'll probably get a copy of all
Was
the
it just the
paperwork.
filming?
No, it was for the filming that initiated the contact and then the communication between
But who
you and that
approached who?
person.
Did they approach me and talk to me?
That we'll have to find out.
That-
But you engaged and you
Because
were here doing
if
what
someone
you're doing.
approached and talked to me and I answered them back, I'm at fault? These are some strange laws we're coming up with, dude. Wow.
Statute, it's in the 100s is what pertains to the polling process.
I think you can't campaign within 150 feet. Something like that. I can't quote it word for word.
100, I think.
But I read it, and it didn't say anything about filming. Crazy. You need to go in there and write
No,
that.
we're not.
Write that in between.
We're not
there.
emphasizing the filming.
Yeah.
It's more of your conduct.
But what was bad
It's your
about my
behavior.
conduct? You don't explain it to me.
It's
dude.
your purpose inside disrupting the employees, the election officials, the people that actually here to vote.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yes. It's just a warning.
Because I'm pretty confident I didn't disrupt or
And
harass
you
anyone.
may be able to convince the authorities, you know, that review the case to lift it. You know, otherwise it's only for a 1-year process.
That's nice. So I just can't use
These
the
are
library
these
that I
are
paid
for indefinite.
Yeah, what you guys wrote in error.
Well, this was only intended to be a receipt of some sort. They're going to make copies of the white
A
copy.
receipt? Are we buying something?
Well, you know, when we
You know what's funny?
give you a warning, you should
I
get
buy
something.
this every time I pay my taxes, but now I'm told I can't use it.
For the moment,
What a bizarre world.
temporarily.
What a bizarre world.
So that's where we're at. Is that
I know.
enough for the movie?
I guess.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to...
This is very strange. I gotta tell you, Lieutenant.
Well, you know, you're used to it, right?
Yeah.
You're not surprised.
The tyranny don't surprise me.
You're not surprised. I think this is actually kind of
I expected,
you like.
I expected the behaviors, to be honest with you.
okay.
I like how the key points are the public's ignorance of the law is my fault. Filming them is my fault because they're offended and want to call police. And me trying to use a public place is wrong. Talking to them is wrong.
Actually, you would have been fine, you know, without interfering. You've been fine.
How did I interfere? You've been here the whole time.
No, I haven't. I just got here after
Deputies
the fact.
have certainly been here the whole time.
I think you were here last night too, and we had some
And
situation.
did they say, because I remember leaving and not being trespassed.
Right.
And they were here for quite a while talking to people, trying to figure out what I did.
Well, kind of like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So.
And then we came up with a trespass, because the best thing we can do to get rid of this guy who's doing First Amendment stuff we don't like is trespass him from the public place and criminalize it that way.
No, it's not criminal until you come back.
Yeah, and then I go to jail.
If you come back before you get it reviewed and changed or overturned, then it would be a criminal.
I'll just be waiting on that due process then, won't I?
I would. It's not advisable to come back and challenge the warning.
I didn't plan on it.
Okay.
I'll let you have your tyranny.
Hey, take care.
All right, man.
I'm gonna see where they're at with the process.
All right, man. I'm waiting. Don't let them forget about my driver's license now.
Here's your trespass warning, Ian. You can go ahead and remove yourself from the property and don't come back or you'll be arrested.
Can I have my driver's license?
There's your driver's license, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Roland Lytle, 732.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You have a great day.
Okay, so what happened? How are they doing it?
Some lady named Anna Lopez that runs it, I guess, trespassed me.
The same